this is your intuitive tarot reading for Friday, the 30th of May, 2014. So, month is almost at an end now. I hope you've had a good month. It's been really constructive and it's had a real earthy, heavy energy to it, which has been really solid and grounded. And now the energy is really changing. It's becoming lighter and quicker. And let's see what's coming up for you, particularly on this day, Friday the 30th. I'm going to choose my 3 cards to give you an insight into what you'll be working with. Okay. Okay, so the first card, the Creator in reverse. Yesterday, Thursday, was very much about letting go of the ego. And the Creator in reverse indicates that if you connect with your ego, you will miscreate. You'll take yourself down the wrong path. So it's a good reminder to check in with yourself and to say, am I taking this action for my greatest good and for the good of others, or am I acting out of fear? Or am I self-seeking here? Or am I acting out of pride or resentment? And actions that come from pride, resentment, fear result in more pride, resentment, fear. And it's important to just put a stop on that and say, I'm not going to take that action. I will act if it makes me feel like I'm helping myself or I'm helping others, and you feel it in that solar plexus area. The next card is 6 of Rainbows, and that's compromise, okay? So it means that literally you have to compromise in this situation to get that balance and harmony between what you want and what other people want. And also, I mean, compromise, that's interesting because you only have to compromise when you're going from ego. When you're going from higher self, things happen magically and people who want the same things just join you on your path. So what we're talking about here is a day where you're still a little bit, I'm very much getting on a kind of intuitive level the word Mars coming in. That energy of, you know, this is what I want, this is what makes me feel happy, this is my power, this is how I want to progress and move forward. And it's very much, you're in that headspace here, and you're having to compromise your situation and your beliefs because you're miscreating things, because you're identifying with your ego. And ultimately what that means is that you suppress your real self, you make yourself feel trapped and locked down and negative and all of the things you don't want. So the great thing that I've learned in my life is that I can start my day, or I can restart my day anytime I want. So if I get out of bed in the morning and I've already, you know, convinced myself that I'm terribly ill and that I'm going to have a terribly bad day, which happens sometimes, then I can stop and I can get out of bed and I can start my day again. And then by the time it's 11 a.m. and the car's broken down and the washing machine's broken down and I've had an argument with someone, I can stop again and say, this isn't going to be my day, and I can start the day again. And then if I go off track again and it's 3 o'clock and, you know, I don't know, lost my wallet and, you know, all of these things that really make us feel like we're having a bad day. Stop. Start the day again and start over. You don't have to have you never have to have a bad day. You can have bad moments in a day, but you don't have to have a bad day. That's just a label that you put on it, okay? So if you start your day again at 11 p.m. and you're only awake for half an hour, then you had half an hour that was really good. So that's the thing. So it's a day where you have to really keep an eye on this tendency to go into the ego, to miscreate, so to take the wrong action because you're taking ego action, which ultimately will make you feel trapped, which will make you feel bound, and which will make you bump into other people and have to compromise with them because you're both coming from a place of ego. So, right, my advice is to restart your day, to reconnect with spirit anytime you can, and to really do the best you can, you know. Not every day, you know, you're not going to build Rome every day of your life. Some days you figure things out, and some days you learn something about yourself, but this is one day where you just have to be vigilant. Have a really good day, and I'll be with you again tomorrow.